Welcome to another Wicked Web Wednesdays with me, Chris Davidson, brought to you by Speaker Business Builder. Wicked Web Wednesdays, what's that all about? It's the home on YouTube for the CATS community. Consultants, authors, trainers and speakers, it's the place where they can find good information about making better use of their websites. Today's topic is blogging. How much should you be blogging and how frequently should you be doing it? Before we answer that question, just make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. I would hate you to miss out on all the good information that's already there and new posts coming up every week. A week is a long time in politics, said the British politician and ex-Prime Minister Harold Wilson, passed away in 1995, some time ago now. Not only is a week a long time in politics, a week is a long time in marketing. And as many of you know, I publish the annual Speakers Footprint Survey where we research thousands of speaker websites across the world. And broadly speaking, looking at the blogging section for this year, broadly speaking, you can summarize it by saying that 50% of speakers have blogs and 50% of them don't, roughly. And when it comes to updating them, 2/3 don't really update their blogs frequently, and 1/3 do. Now, there's clearly work to be done looking at those stats. However, what I want to do is to bring you up to date with some latest research, and we can summarize that in a very simple graph. And this is pretty much what the latest research is showing. There's an increase in the frequency, that is to say, people are blogging more frequently. That's what I mean here. People are blogging more frequently, and in terms of quantity, blog posts are getting longer. So there's more publishing going on, both in terms of the number of words that are being published and the frequency with which they are being published. From where does that information come? Really useful information compiled and brought to us by our friends at HubSpot. The ultimate list of marketing statistics for 2020. It's a good report and it's worth looking at. In that report, HubSpot have got some information from SEMrush, very authoritative organization. And this is the heart of the matter. This is what SEMrush is telling us. SEMrush is saying that for blog posts that are greater than 3,000 words, that's a substantial blog post, isn't it? For blog posts that are greater than 3,000 words, they get 3 times the traffic, 4 times the shares, and 3.5 times the backlinks of shorter posts. Elsewhere in the HubSpot report, you can also find other information that tells you that organizations are not just blogging monthly anymore. They're not just blogging a couple of times a month. They're not even blogging weekly. Some of them are blogging daily, and some of them are even blogging multiple times a day, and some of their posts are really big. Now, to me, that seems a crushing amount of work. Like you, I'm a member of the CATS community. I'm a small operation that is having to keep up to speed with all of this. And it seems to me that 3,000 word blog posts, if we had to do them every day, we'd never get any work done. My view of all this is that I think if you're a member of the CATS community and you're blogging to get your knowledge out into the marketplace, to demonstrate your expertise, and that's what we want to do with this, I would think that if you're managing to get 2,000 words a week out into your blog, I think you're doing an excellent job. The point is, blogging is still relevant. I know that there's lots of podcasts around. I know there's lots of YouTube videos around, this being one of them. However, blogging is still really, really, really important. And whatever it is that you do, of course, make as much use of the material as you can. It's one reason that I've chosen to do YouTube videos, because I get the YouTube videos transcribed, the transcription becomes a blog post, the blog post gets chopped up into Facebook posts, etc. So all of this allows me to reuse all of my content as much as is possible. However, the point I want to bring to your attention is really this graph, which is that everybody is doing more. They're doing more publishing and they're doing it more frequently. If you can manage big posts, great for you. Frankly, I think if you're doing 2,000 words a week, I think that is a terrific result and good for you. So for the 50% of you that have blogs, well done. For the 50% of you that don't, now is the time to move, really. There really is opportunity here, so please get that organized. For those of you, the 1/3 of you that are regularly updating your blogs, congratulations. But if you're doing it weekly, that's great. If you're doing it monthly, you need to be doing more of it. If you're doing it a couple of times a month, you need to be doing more of it. Really, weekly is the gold standard. You need to get to weekly blog posts of a couple of thousand words. For those of you, for the 1/3 of you that are updating your blogs, for the 2/3 of you that are not updating your blogs, well, you know what the gold standard is. You need to get to weekly blogging. So blogs are still important in 2020. They are very relevant, and HubSpot is telling us that. So don't go too bonkers over the rest of social media. Keep it all in proportion. Blogs are still very useful to you in terms of being able to get your expertise out into the marketplace. That's it for this week, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you do find these videos useful, do please share them around. Send the links out to your friends and to your colleagues, and that way we can all get better. And as we know, a rising tide floats all boats. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Bye now.